Jake Schwartz, Autism Delaware, here in the DuPont Country Club here in Wilmington, and always a pleasure to have this gentleman on. And as a lot of people say, this is not just professional, it's also personal. Many of our friends, including this man's here, suffers from autism, and that gentleman here with us today is Trent Owens, a famed NASCAR driver. Trent, good to have you back here on Voice of Reason. Always good to see you.
Yeah, it's always good coming to this tournament. It's like I said, I have a son with autism, and
yes,
it's a good tournament for me to come because my son's 12, so it gives me a little chance to look into the future and see all the great things that they're doing with the Power program. It's pretty impressive to see these kids grow out of the high school and become in the workplace out there. So kind of impressive already get this put together.
Yes, and we were going to talk about that in a few minutes, but that's right. Yourself and Herbie Sadler are among many of the NASCAR drivers here today whose children suffer from autism. But it seems that it just continues to get better. You mentioned the Power program, something that Arthur Kempner, by the way, who along with Dina Principal are the two founders and I guess the coordinators of the Drive for Autism. It just seems that they have continued to get better year in and year out. We're now in year 19. Next year's going to be over 20 years. Who would have thought how far along those two would come?
No, it is. It's like, I think this is my 7th year playing, and it's pretty amazing what they put together. I see the growth every year. See the funds increase and support increase and popularity. So I wish we had something exactly like this in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, because that's where you're.
That's where I'm located. We don't have a lot of these things going on. So it's pretty impressive to say the least, and it's a pleasure to come here as always.
You're like many people. You're here today for one reason. Well, two reasons: for the cause of autism, but for the other main reason that we're all here, and that's for the big race at Dover Downs. The Autism Speaks 400 race is coming to a store. I guess you could say a track near you, the Monster Mile. How are your thoughts going into the weekend?
Dover's a good track for us. So if we can dodge a little bit of the weather this weekend, Chris Busher, my driver. I think we'll have a good run. We really enjoy coming to Dover. It's fast, intense. One of the separation of the men and boys on the circuit. So Chris really likes it, and I do too. So looking for a good weekend.
Trent, always a pleasure to have you here on Voice of Reason. And we want to thank you again for stopping by. I know you've got a busy schedule. Good luck this weekend again at the Autism Speaks 400 race. And thank you again for supporting the Drive for Autism. Jake Schwartz again here at the DuPont Country Club with NASCAR's own Trent Owens.